Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna go over today's trades that I took. I only took one trade, so yeah, this is it right here. And for a quick preface, I did not mean to trade today because there are no news drivers, and I've come to learn that news drivers are very important when it comes to ICT trading. So I'm just gonna leave that in there. But so basically, for GU, on the daily chart, obviously, I'm still bearish on it. Um, I mean, there's no really confluence on the daily, I'm gonna be honest. On the 4 hour, none there either. But on the 1 hour, you can see that we just took London high right here, and then also Asia highs right here. And then coming into today, I did think that we were gonna take out in this internal buy side right here, but we just took out buy side right here, and then we just continued down. But on the 15 minute, as you can see right here, we failed to hold this 15-minute BISI. So in my eyes, I was like, okay, if it closes below, we're probably gonna end up going lower. So what I did was I waited for it to close below, and then when it retested right here, um, in the form of an inversion for value gap, and this SIBI right here, my thought process was okay. Also on the 1 minute, there was a SIBI right here. So when it touched in there and then it started coming as the candle was coming down, I didn't want to take it immediately once it started going up because I just didn't trust that. But once it started to come down like that, I started to trust it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just enter right here on this 1024 candle, and then when price started consolidating like this, I didn't trust it at all. So I just didn't want to stay in the trade. It just wasn't. It just didn't look good to me. Once price closed above, and stayed above this candle right here, this 1049 candle. Once price closed above there, I was like, I don't want this to turn into an inverted SIBI, or an inversion for value gap. So I just closed at like a negative $100 loss. So like basically break even today, or like 0.1 or some shit. I don't know. Um, so yeah, and also at the same time, so basically there was relatively equal lows right here on EU and GU. So I knew there was a possibility that right here that we could have gone bullish, but my drawn liquidity was still this low just because we didn't respect this 15-minute, and I thought order flow was going to continue bearish. So yeah, but once EU started to break structure like this, in my opinion, I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, this probably isn't going to work out because they correlate with each other. But at the same time, as you can see right here, it's still respecting this 15-minute inverted right here. So this could have just been engineering liquidity, and now it could actually come down. But I just didn't want to stay in it because I don't like consolidation like that. It just doesn't make sense to me to stay in consolidation. Like, my best trades are the ones that hit my entry and then just run absolutely in my favor. Like, those are my best trades. And I've realized that my worst trades are the ones that I hold in consolidation, and usually those end up running my stock. So that's why I closed this one at almost break even. And then on the dollar, as you can see, my drawn liquidity was higher. That's why I was looking for lower prices on GU. But I knew that once price went above here, that there's a possibility of it reversing. But I wasn't really paying attention to that. But when I saw that price was market structure shifting, like right here, that's a market structure shift right there, I was like, okay, yeah, it's time to get out. As you can see, this 1049 candle in market structure shifted actually. So I also got out at 1049. So that's a confluence right there. But yeah, today's trade was kind of ass. But I do think it's gonna take out this low eventually. But if it's truly gonna continue going up, then my drawn liquidity is up here. But for right now, I'm still bearish on GU. So yeah. So yeah, that was my trade for today. I hope you learned something out of it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if not, it doesn't really matter. So peace.